okay, I've gained some subscribers while I wasn't doing a thing. Okay, so another video, as in the title. I've got some questions for Evan Van Sciver. So, I've watched his latest video about how the comic book industry is collapsing, and it's like, it almost seems as if it's inevitable. So that's going to be like, what's going to happen to comics? Is it all going to be digital? I hope not. I hope it's not digital. I won't buy another comic book or comic, in this case, if it's just going to be an ebook. I don't want to I've seen Comixology. No, thank you. That looks awful. I hate the looks of it. So the major question here is, what's going to happen next? What's the new place to get comic books? How can I order, how are we going to get a new industry, basically? Because I don't want to stop buying comic books. Although I haven't been buying comic books lately because I'm too poor, and they're too much money. So that's the thing, because you got in my city, there's only one place to get comics, and that's Forbidden Planet. So what's going to happen if the comic books, would the comic books be gone from there? Would I not be able to go there to get comics anymore? So the next thing that's on my mind is, who's going to make the comic books? Where they're going to be sold? Are they going to be mainly online, or? I think, definitely it's going to be mainly online. It'll probably turn up at conventions, maybe have what is it? Well, mainly, do you know when they have those spaces and they have racks of books and stuff? You can just pick from there, and that's it, I'm just going to put these down. Because the market is there. It's definitely there, as shown by Richard C. Meyer and Evan Van Sciver, and as well as other independent comic book creators. There's definitely a market, but how are we going to tap into that? How are we going to reach out to these people and be like, hey, I've got a product. How will we make this product? What if right now, I want to make a comic book, but I don't have the resources? That's a good idea, actually. What if there's what is it? What's the term? I don't want to use the word community, a website that has resources that you can find out the best printing companies. They charge this much for this type of paper. Because actually I have got my own little comic book. I've only got a pilot issue right now. I need to find out what company that was used and get a hold of them. And also, the main issue I have is when you get a PDF file with all the pages on it and then make it print reader. I don't know how that's done. I had someone else to do that for me. And they're not really reliable. They kept missing so many deadlines. It took so long. And I mean weeks. And I doubt that it'll take weeks to make a file print reader. Oh, I forgot my drink, damn it. So it would be nice to have and also different parts of the world. So you got America, Europe, and specifically the UK, Australia, so on and so forth. It would help people to get ordinary people into the industry. Imagine the possibilities with that. Just your ordinary average Joe. Because the ordinary average Joe know what people want, because they're part of that group. So it could be potential, right? I'm just brainstorming as I'm talking. I'm thirsty, jeez. But so that's another thing to think about. Is getting more people, more people into this new industry. The neo-distry. No, that probably sounds stupid. Right, what was the other questions I have? So let's just go over it again. So we've got the where, the how, and so like where would we sell? Because it would be nice to have a platform to sell comic books on. And oh dear, sorry, I'm a bit dry. So where to sell comic books? How are they going to be made? Because your average Joe's not going to know how to make comic books. Maybe they want to hire artists. Maybe someone's looking for work. Like, oh man, I can draw, but no, I've got no work to do. Hey, I want to make a comic book. Would you like to draw it for me? Okay, then there's like a little thing going on there. So people can get more work if we just kind of provide the connections, so to say. Because I definitely want to get into this new industry and tap into that market right there that's just neglected by the current industry. But I first need to carry on making the comic, and you just see I'm doing cross-stitching right now, because that's the most fun thing right now. But issue 1 of my book is currently in development, so got to get round to that. Because I'm mainly selling in person, because I do this little store in my art club's cafe, and I just sell stuff there. Sometimes I go places and sell. I would like to sell more. I would like to sell more of my pilot issue. Although once the issue 1's complete, I'll probably give it away for free or something. Give the pilot issue away for free, because then I would like to clear that stock, because I've got so many books right now. So yeah, something to think about. I hope this does reach Evan Van Sciver, if I can talk properly. So that's been something, or maybe like you not people that are not Evan Van Sciver. What do you think? Would you like to get into this new industry, or like would you like to support it? Because it would be interesting to see what kind of stories that regular people like think of, and what they would, or different, like, just put myself in the eye, different ways of doing things, like not just like maybe there's, I don't know, just something that's not just mainstream. It probably can come up with some really like unique ideas. I think there's a lot of potential in this new industry, but it depends on how well it can be executed. Because if we're going to sustain this new industry, it's going to take a lot of work and a lot of promotion, and I don't know if having it being a niche industry might be a good idea. Like, would that be a good idea? Because there's like that particular market that might want put down more money for books, but we don't want to pay more money for books. We want to pay, well, it depends on who you are, really. Like some affordable books, because I'm selling my pilot issue for about like £2, £2.50 or something. I can't remember the Etsy price. So it's already cheaper than, I think, £2 is a good price for my book, to be honest, because it's only 14 pages, so I was on a tight deadline, and turns out I had more time anyways. Okay, I'm going to stop the video before I just start rambling. It would be, think about it, guys, just, like, maybe you've got some questions that maybe you have, or maybe you've got some ideas, or maybe there are already some resources out there. Because it would be nice to just rebuild kind of burn down the industry we've got and just build it up on kind of like ground zero or something. Just create a new utopia of comic books, and And if SJWs want to come in, yeah, go right ahead. Go sell your comic books about how the Mayan is like is the villain, and then just see, like, and let capitalism play its game. And just see what happens. And if they complain, well, capitalism, mate. That's how it is. And it would be a nice, because that's the thing. If stories like that won't sell, people would make stuff that would, like actual stories. It doesn't matter who the protagonist is. If it's like some animals, or if like a big boob lady, or even if faith was like part of that, it doesn't matter. As long as your story is good, that's what people want to buy. It's not just comic book. I like to buy propaganda. No, that's not what we want. Yeah, and that's the thing. This new industry will have what we want. And hopefully more affordable. And in the UK, so I can afford to buy comic books. Oh yeah, that's another thing. We're going to have like different divisions, like depending on the continent. Because I imagine a lot of it would be in America. It would be nice to make it more accessible to people across the world. So don't charge like 20 quid just to ship a book when it should cost like 5 quid or 7 quid. That's another thing to consider. International shipping. Please make it accessible. I really want to buy comic books, but well, if there's some good stories in America, that's something to think of. Okay, I think I said everything. So please think about it. Maybe you want to offer your views. I can put comments in the comment. Put a comment in the comment section below, or maybe even like a video reply or something. Maybe you've made a video as well. Feel free to link it. I'll check the spam folder just in case it gets into there. But I'll watch your videos if you reply to this. I like to hear other people's thoughts about it. So yeah, peace out.